Apple lagging behind in the AI race? Apple is catching up so rapidly on the latest software update. I spent weeks experimenting with the Apple development tools, which tells me a whole different side of the story. Let me begin. Artificial intelligence is a big topic. I will explain in detail so that everyone can understand. Also, I will show some Apple Intelligence in action. It is not only a demo program that can show the strength of Apple, but you can also experience it. I am sure you will have a deeper understanding on this topic after this video. Recently, the most discussed subject in AI is chatbots. After OpenAI released their chatbot application, ChatGPT, it became a phenomenon. It only takes 2 months for ChatGPT to acquire 100 million users faster than Apple took 7 years to reach 100 million iPhone users, and YouTube needs 4 years. ChatGPT instantly became the gold standard of chatbot applications. The market also believed that the GPT-style chatbot is far superior to Apple Siri. But Siri and ChatGPT are different species. Siri and ChatGPT are built on a different technology background. ChatGPT is built on the technique called LLM, large language model. Think of it as a super smart text predictor trained on massive data. It feels smarter and more natural. Anyone who's tried it won't deny that. But Siri's foundation is built on a rules-based system, which is a more traditional approach. So why does Siri use the old-fashioned way? LLM uses statistics to guess the answer. It won't validate any answers. Sometimes it makes up the answer and responds to the user. Let me use an exaggerated example to explain. If the training data set stated 2 plus 2 equals 5, and that false data set is significant enough, they will treat 2 plus 2 equal to 5, even though it is nonsense. Or it will make up answers because they are based on statistics, not fact check or logical calculation. In the iPhone 4S era, the LLM is still not popular. It is still in the research phase. So Siri is built on the old technique, a rule-based system. The answer needs to be set in advance. For example, if you can ask Siri to do calculations, after Siri understands your intent, Siri performs an operation to give you an answer. The operation is not based on a statistical model. The operation is based on software that accurately implements the required logic. The advantage? The rule can be tested and validated. The drawback? Apple needs to implement which rule one by one. Almost every year, Apple enhances Siri bit by bit. At first, it can answer the weather, your calendar, etc. After a while, Siri can help you call an Uber ride, answer sports scores, traffic information. Siri learns gradually and can't make things up. The rules need to be set by Apple's team step by step. Apple introduced their own artificial intelligence branded as Apple Intelligence. Their way to approach artificial intelligence is very different. Definitely compare between Orange and Apple. Companies like xAI, OpenAI want to build an intelligent machine that can answer all the questions. In WWDC 2024, Apple introduced the first phase of Apple Intelligence. Siri redirects some of the questions to ChatGPT. It proves that Apple Target Siri is not positioned as a one-stop solution. Instead of voice assistant, a portal for voice command interface. Siri's goal is building an assistant, not an omniscience machine. Siri is a gateway for artificial intelligence services providers. It offloads some question-answering ability for third parties, like ChatGPT. The result? Apple transfers the risk of providing wrong or misleading information to other artificial intelligence services. Apple understands LLM's disadvantages, which may make up wrong information and may have hallucinations. For example, in 2024, Google's search falsely said Obama is a Muslim. These types of errors can vastly damage Apple's reputation. It is a no-no for Apple. Therefore, Apple temporarily held on to the LLM implementation for Siri. But is Apple stopping on exploring LLM? In macOS Tahoe, aka macOS 26, Apple introduced the foundation models. It is huge. It also showcases how Apple reacts to LLM. To experience it, let's search the foundation models framework example. Apple's on-device LLM framework, and it's developer-focused for building AI into apps. Developer Rudrank Riam built a demo program that showcases the latest features in foundation models. So let's download it and get a sneak peek on how Apple's team is approaching artificial intelligence. If you're a developer, you can download and build the project from your computer, but I will show you an easy way to experience it, even if you are not an Apple developer. First of all, download TestFlight. TestFlight is an official application for Apple's developer to distribute beta software. For business users or normal end users, Can also use Test Flight to install beta software. Just download it from the App Store. After you download it, go to the GitHub page. Scroll to the Try It on Test Flight section, click the link to join the beta. Accept and wait. You should be able to open the application. One more step. You need to enable Apple Intelligent on your device. Go to System Settings, Apple Intelligent, turn it on. Also, choose the languages English and United States. As I prepare this video, it is still in beta. English in the United States got the best experience. Please stay tuned to see when Apple releases for other languages and locations. It is not like a typical enable or disable feature. Your machine needs to download several gigabytes of data. Why? Is Apple doing some tricky things to eat up all my storage to let me upgrade the SSD? No, it is downloading the language model. A language model is like a magic black box that makes artificial intelligence works. It needs to be trained and tuned. LLM requires it to work. Every AI company has their own language model. Obviously, Apple got theirs too. Apple lets you download all on your Mac. Compared to ChatGPT, Grok, all these companies' model is to stay in their server. Apple delivers their model on your own machine. It is a completely different approach. Apple doesn't need to charge you a monthly fee to use their local model. The Apple machine is so powerful that not only your Mac can run LLM, but also your phone in your pocket can run LLM. It is a big deal. Running locally not only can keep your data private, you can also have Apple Intelligence in an offline environment or on a plane or in an unstable connection area. You still have the power of AI. But it is not the whole story. Let me show you something more cool. Let's open the Foundation Models Framework example and click the Chat section. It is an Apple-trained chatbot. Let's play around with it. Okay, let's ask Hello World. Please remind me that I am offline to chat with this assistant. Are you Siri? Cool. The model says it is not Siri. Tell me about Apple Inc. See, Apple does have a chatbot that runs on LLM. It can answer naturally. Apple will definitely upgrade Siri to base on this model, but the overhaul is not public yet. But it is not over yet. Let me explain a little background first. Remember LLMs? All the responses are based on statistics, past training data. Artificial intelligence should have the ability to get the least data or perform a task. Therefore, a new term has come up called AI agent. To simplify, an AI agent can help you perform tasks, get things done, and they can use tools. Let's click on Tools. Apple provides 9 tools in their foundation models. Other applications can integrate with these tools to perform tasks. Your calendar, contacts, reminders are super sensitive data. Apple controls the tool access right for artificial intelligence. Apple provides control and tools at the same time. Some use cases, third parties can query the calendar in natural language. For example, last week's events. It doesn't require you to change your questions to complex computer operation queries. The tool can understand my meaning and query the events from my calendar and provide me a human-friendly result. Apple's tight integration with privacy and native apps gives it a unique edge. That's Apple's secret weapon in the AI era. You can automate many daily tasks and provide huge convenience for users. Apple builds in these capabilities in the least operation system updates. These tools are also open for developers. These building blocks can level up the next generation Apple's app to feature LLM ability. But it is not Apple's artificial intelligence full picture yet. Click on the schema. It is very technical and powerful. Let me explain it. We use chatbots by inputting prompts. The chatbots will respond to you based on your input. But prompt is unstructured data. It is human language. For example, today I need to buy groceries, finish the report, call mom, exercise for 30 minutes, and prepare dinner. Imagine that you need to put all this data into Excel. Excel is structured data, which is a traditional computer preferred format. You need to have one column, priority, another column is task. This structure is called schema. Why is it important? Because humans understand language, but software doesn't. Software only understands schema. After the computer receives the correct schema, the program is able to do operations accordingly. For example, sorting, filtering, etc. The transformation between prompt to structured data is the key between human and computer interaction. Apple's foundation model is providing this powerful tool in their ecosystem to bridge humans and computers. Let's see some example here. The prompt is already here, and if we run, you can see it can extract items with priority, task, well structured. It is a huge deal. Imagine you're a third-party app developer. You can turn any context to integrate in your app. For example, you are developing a messaging program. You can detect whether you have any to-do items in the conversation And you can build an auto input to do items feature using these artificial intelligence tools. In this video, I just came across the surface of the foundation models. I invest so much time on understanding artificial intelligence and Apple Intelligence, and I don't know whether my audience enjoys this type of topic or not. Please drop your thought and let me know. And hope you learned something new today. Please let me know whether you like this type of content so that I can post another video to explain more, or you guys prefer other topics. I also show how Apple implements its liquid glass to strengthen their platform advantage. You can check out the other videos. Stay tuned.